Right then. Conspiracy theories. Out in full force today. Full force conspiracy theories. Wazza. Wayne Rooney. Man United. They're losing their minds. They're still venting and feeling the pain of Aguero's moment. Manchester City's moment. That moment. The biggest moment in Premier League history is hurting Manchester United still to this day. 13 years later, they have lost the plot almost as much as me today, because this is not a case of me wanting to advertise how to get a proper hair transplant to Wayne Rooney. Nothing like that. This is not a hair transplant promotion of any kind. This is protecting my brain from the bollocks that Wayne Rooney is spouting onto the internet. So Manchester City fans, I advise you do the same thing. You go out there and get yourselves a nice ensemble like this, and you will be protected from the utter shite that Wayne Rooney is pushing into the mainstream media, that the agenda against Manchester City is in full force today, and he was there on the overlap speaking at some point in the recent history. I don't know when it was actually spoken, the last week or so, and Mike Dean, the referee, was in attendance for this, and this is what he had to say.
Just the way the game transpired, just like the emotions. We all thought that City were going to win. I think everybody did, didn't they? And it just went completely the wrong way.
Let me just pause you immediately. I just need to pause that immediately. That sentence right there should be enough to end the conversation. We all thought it was going to be Manchester City's day. We all thought it was going to be a foregone conclusion. Well, there you go. That's that then, isn't it? Where's the conspiracy theory? As if QPR thought, what we'll do is we'll create the most far-fetched, unfathomable, Hollywood-esque script for Manchester City to win the league. Wouldn't it just have been easy just to roll over and lose the game 3-0 if that was their plan from the get-go? Or did they devise that plan at the end of the game, knowing that they were safe? Or did they all know that they were safe? Wayne Rooney still clinging on to this is just beautiful, man. It warms my heart. If I'm struggling to sleep at night, I now have the fuel to get myself to sleep with peace and calmness and contentment. The fact that Wayne Rooney is struggling to sleep, knowing that 13 years ago, Manchester City robbed him of a Premier League title. Don't you just love it? Let's have a listen to the rest of this waffle.
And what was strange about it is, we all alluded to what's going on near the end of the game, but once QPR found out they were safe.
Exactly. I know what you're going to say.
I spoke to Clint Hill about this before. Once they knew they were safe, QPR, I think the game restarted. I think Jamie Mackey's on the pitch and he's going like that, like celebrating while the game's still going on, because they know they're safe. They make it 2-2, and he just kick it back and give it to him. And I said, what's going on here? Why are they giving the ball back straight away? We actually said in the earpiece, why are they giving the ball back straight away? Yeah?
They had loads of ex-City and Liverpool players
Joey Barton
in there as well. Yeah, I know Joey done his best to...
I know, but it was just a strange one to kick off.
Come out and he said he was celebrating with the City players after the game, and
like to kick off, give the ball straight back to him. I think Neil Swarbrick before the division, he'll just keep switch on. Someone's going to happen. You just knew someone was going to happen. You could just tell.
There's another charge.
Well,
all say that.
I mean, I don't know how Luke's not managed to bite there. Big up to Luke, MCFC lads. Big up to him on the show representing City. But ultimately, like the conspiracy theories are just, they are so delicious for Manchester City fans to know that we're still living rent free in their minds like this. You know, it's not like United didn't lose to Newcastle 3-0 that season, or in the title running they went away to Wigan and lost. You know. It's them bloody QPR players. It's Joey Barton and Sean Wright-Phillips and Nader Manua. Okay? Nader Manua. What are they playing at? The Wigan beat them. You know? Everton, you were 4-2 up, weren't you? Everton. And you draw 4-4 at home to Everton. And then you face us. You have an opportunity to actually beat us. You know? And you rock up to the Etihad and you were piss poor. And Vincent Kompany, boom, straight off the dome without the tinfoil. Boom, straight into the back of the net. Paul Scholes crying his eyes out with the rest of the Manchester United players. And it was a delicious, delicious moment. But I've just listed multiple moments where Manchester United could have won the league. We beat you 6-1 that season. 6-1. You know, maybe there wouldn't have been such a big goal difference problem if you didn't allow us to stuff you 6-1 in your own backyard in the swamp. 6-1. 5-goal difference swing either side for both sides there. Was that not part of the reason why maybe you didn't win the league that year? No, unbelievable. Disclaimer, warning for everybody who has already been offended at the scouseness of this video so far. Got one more for you. One more for you to enjoy here. Joey Barton, this time, his thoughts on the QPR game. So again, apologies in advance for 2 horrific Scouse accents in one video.
I have to disagree with Wayne. Now, Wayne's trying to say that this game is some kind of bent fixture at the end that the lads have give up. He says that Paddy Kenny, he actually does say Paddy Kenny's thrown basically the 2 goals in that lead to City winning the league. I don't think Paddy knew. So I think there is lads in our team who knew that we were safe, but I don't think Paddy Kenny was one of them. Now, you might say Paddy should have done better with the goals, but again, I don't think Paddy Kenny's the type of lad who would throw a game to help Man City win a league. I just don't think he is. No. So Wayne and the Man United fans, and I know this because loads of Man United fans have come up and asked me, did I throw the game? Did you do it because you're Man City? We've heard you from... No.
You done it because you'd have fucking head the ball? That's why you done it.
I got told by Bobby Zamora to get someone sent off, so I tried to get someone sent off. That's where the buck stops with me. Like, I'd like to sit here and say, oh yeah, the Abu Dhabi mob give us 16 million in a fucking US bank account. They didn't. So your conspiracy theories was a run through. And it's the same way. Look, sometimes some people tell you stuff in life and you want to believe it because it fits your narrative, and you want to have that cognitive dissonance, and you want to make, we didn't win the league because there was an agenda against us. Stop wasting your time on nonsense. The game at Man City was not thrown. Man City won the league and Man United never. Am I happy about that? Absolutely, because I hate Man United.
As much as Joey Barton is not my cup of tea, to be honest. I mean, he's had a questionable career, hasn't he, to be honest? Just in terms of the way he conducts himself is the questionable aspect to Joey Barton. But I admire the fact that he doesn't mince his words. I admire that, and I admire the selection of words he's chosen there, that he's absolutely happy that United didn't win the league. As are a large portion of the world in that particular moment. I think we were everyone's second favourite side in that particular moment because everyone was kind of bored of seeing United win the league as many times as they did. And to see Wayne Rooney still foaming at the mouth at the idea that Manchester City were able to just stick a knife in him so deep that the scar remains to this day. To this day, he is still going on national television and spouting the embarrassing nonsense of how much of an effect it's had on him and his beliefs and just the conspiracy theories behind it and the injustice of Manchester City winning a Premier League title. Now it's a very different ball game. Now it's like we all want to shoot down Manchester City. Now everyone's got the 115 tinfoil hats on and they want to shoot down Manchester City because winning it once and stopping United doing it just the once, that was acceptable. Doing it every year after that and continuing to dominate the Premier League for well over a decade now, Manchester City have been hands down the best team in the league, in the country since that moment. Hands down Manchester City, even without Pep. We went on to win with Pellegrini as well. We have been a dominating side and it hurts people to the point where every fucker is wearing one of these.
This is typical